Can I be so real with you guys? Please raise your hand if you've ever woken up, looked at yourself in the mirror, and thought, yes, I am the most beautiful, gorgeous, gorgeous girl in the world. Just as I thought.
Trash!
In reality, most girls, they wake up and their first thought is on that damn phone, looking at Insta baddies. When really, the phone needs to be on the floor and you need to get up and look at yourself. Even when we look in the mirror, what is the first thought? Oh, I'm having a bad head. Oh, look at this pimple on my face. I think a man wakes up and cares about a pimple on his face. Where's the confidence? I'll tell you right now where the confidence is. It's here. And it's here. You build it with your bare hands. The truth is, the magic you're waiting for is in the work you're avoiding. And to truly love yourself and be confident, you gotta put in the work. But don't worry, that's why I'm here to help. In this video, I'm going to tell you how to get yourself from zero to hero of your own life in just a few steps. First things first, what is self-care? Well, I'm about to tell you what it's not. You don't need to be rich to have good self-care. Self-care is not everyday Chanel bags, holidays. Nothing can save you if you don't do the inner work. The most important thing for self-care is that you actually take out the time in your busy schedule to actually prioritize yourself, not your work, not your family, not your friends, not your man, but you. Just you. Physical, emotional, social, spiritual. Okay? Okay.
Okay.
Every part of self-care is important. If you're lacking in one area, you're going to feel it, and it will affect your life in ways you might not even notice. If you're watching this video, you probably need help. You need advice on how to manage it all and integrate it into your life permanently. Physical self-care is so important. You need to move your body, you need to feel the sun on your skin, you need to get your heart pumping here and there. That doesn't mean you need to run like 10 miles every day, but at least 10 minutes of physical exercise out of the entire 24 hours you have in your day, that's even less than 10%. Make it a priority. You don't want to be bedridden with rusty knees and you can't move your neck just because you didn't want to go on a 10-minute walk every day. Physical self-care is also eating and drinking right. Please, please, please drink your water and the food. Get your 5 a day. Take some vitamins. I personally take vitamin D and iron tablets because I'm deficient. But if you are a person of color and you live in a country that doesn't get that much sun, you are most likely vitamin D deficient. And you need to go and get your vitamin D because a vitamin D deficiency can actually affect your mood. Unpopular opinion, mental self-care, you actually need to challenge yourself. Start reading books if you haven't already. Do puzzles here and there. I like to blend two self-care circles together, mental and social, blend together so well. Just doing a puzzle with your sibling or your friend, it stimulates your mind and helps build your relationships because you're solving a problem together. Other ways of mental self-care are journaling, mindfulness. I know this sounds crazy and as if it doesn't work, but it personally works for me. I just looked at my face in the mirror, bare face, nothing on, and I would actually just talk to myself. Having a conversation with yourself doesn't even have to be written word. And anybody that thinks is mentally ill clearly doesn't know how to process their emotions, okay? Spiritual self-care is really in the eyes of the beholder. Some people like to enjoy nature, some people get engrossed in their religion. Anything that gives you a sense of groundedness and purpose, that is what will help you strengthen your spirituality. Social self-care is hanging out with your friends or your family. Don't forget about your friends and don't forget about your family. Try to set out at least one day a month where you meet up with a friend and catch up. As girls, it's even more important because we are so much more sociable. We need that support, and it's actually fact that women just live longer when they have friends. The burden that is taken off your shoulders just by talking about your problems with another girl, unmatched. That cannot be replaced with talking to yourself, because yourself already knows what's going on. Okay, it doesn't need to hear it twice. We've covered all the logistics of self-care. Now we actually need to get into it. The reason why you came on this video, you want to grow your confidence. You want to be happy in the body that you have. You want to exude that hot girl energy, the Marilyn Monroe energy. They call it over on the other side. I'm talking about TikTok. You actually need to believe that you are perfect. You have to be grateful of the body you're in right now, the way it is right now, the way you look right now. Because let's be honest, in 10 years time, it won't matter how you look. You're gonna look back and only see the fond memories. So why does it always have to be you looking back on the past to be grateful? Why can't it be you looking into the present and being grateful, being grounded in yourself? For true confidence and the hair flick, the walking with your head up, there's two things that you need to do. The first thing, positive self-talk. You need to shift your mindset from always focusing on the bad things to always focusing on the good things. Because if you keep on focusing on the bad things, you're literally being a hater. Why are you hating on yourself? What do you think, that there aren't enough haters in the world that you're also going to hate on yourself? That's what the entire world wants, baby. Nobody wants you to do better than them, so they're perfectly fine when you're hating on yourself. How about you say fuck that and you work on changing it? Be the change you want to see. I know you want somebody to come and pick you up and make you confident, but nobody knows you like you know you. You know what it would take to get to that level of confidence. Sometimes it's your outward appearance, sometimes it's actually inner work. Focus on your achievements. Even in your failures, you have achieved something. That is the mindset you need to have. Do not be scared of failure. Don't be scared to be embarrassed. My mindset is that I used to get bullied back in the day. It was kind of my fault, a little bit. It felt horrible at the time, but now I have no shame really. I can post whatever I want because I know it will never get as bad as that. I know it could never make me feel that way again. That's how you have to see it. Look at the position you're in now and think about yourself in 10 years. Am I going to miss this? Am I going to appreciate how it's changing me? If you are, then appreciate it in the now too.
Okay, she, why the fuck not? Why not? Minus wheel.
Number one thing about changing your mindset is achieving goals. Achieving goals gives you a confidence boost because it makes you trust yourself that you actually did the task you said you were going to do. So now you trust yourself. You can believe the words that you're telling yourself. I'm beautiful, I love myself. And that's true because I actually did clean my bed sheets yesterday, and I actually did make healthy food yesterday, and I drank 2 liters of water too. I'm hydrated, so my brain is working. Please. Similar to when someone else breaks your trust and they need to be consistent with their actions to gain your trust back, you also need to look at it that way between you and yourself. Why would you trust yourself if you've constantly let yourself down in the past and you're doing nothing to change it? It's much more harder to believe someone so flaky. So don't be flaky, have achievable goals, focus on your achievements, and be grateful. Be grateful for everything that comes your way. If your life is too easy and you want to grow, you're doing it wrong, babes. If you're not where you want to be, then why is your life easy? Go out of your way to make it hard. Another thing about building confidence, it's hard to know where to go when you're starting out loving yourself, when you actually have no experience of how to get from point A to point B. How do I become a millionaire? How do I start a makeup brand? How do I become a lash tech? If you are finding it hard to visualize that within yourself, it's always great to follow role models online, influencers, celebrities, mentors, family members, friends. They're obviously better, but not everybody has access to successful people like that. Maybe you're the first person in your family that is going to change the direction of your future generations. Major disclaimer, I'm not telling you to be obsessed with no celebrity, okay? You don't want to worship another human. That's just weird. That love that you're giving to a celebrity that won't ever really care about you, you should be giving to yourself, and you should be giving to people that actually care about you. Don't replace God with an influencer, celebrity, or mentor. If you are not religious and you still need something to follow, follow your own morals and philosophy that you've researched. Follow your spirituality instead. You don't want to put your entire faith into a person, because humans make mistakes. Okay? During this journey, it's very important to be forgiving of yourself. You find it very easy to forgive others. You need to get that compassion back from all the undeserving people that you've given it to and put it right in here. Okay? Easily forgive yourself. You can't forgive yourself because the mistake you've made has caused you to feel awkward and embarrassed, so you hate yourself. Step back from that situation and take it from a bird's eye view. If you really knew yourself and loved yourself, would the opinions of other people even matter? Because if you really knew yourself and you knew your favorite color was pink and somebody said, no, that bitch likes blue, would that offend you?
Just answer the question, okay? Please don't play with me right now. Just, no, that's it, please.
This is why self-care is so important. Positive self-talk is important. If you believe you deserve forgiveness and compassion and patience, and you give that to yourself, that is exactly what you're going to attract. First step, personalize the routine. After everything we've spoken about, you don't have to have all of the pillars of self-care in perfect harmony and balance. You prioritize what you know will help you out the most. And to be honest, if you're just starting out and you're not healthy in your body, physical self-care is the thing that you should prioritize. Physical and mental should be the ones you prioritize the most. Here's an example of a typical day in my life where I'm integrating self-care, but it's not too overwhelming for me. So I wake up. I usually don't wake up too early because I like to get my sleep, take a walk. I drink a lot of water straight in the morning, and I do my makeup straight away because it helps me feel like I'm ready for the day. I have breakfast, it's usually eggs. Then I go and do any work that I need to do. Then I hang out with my sisters. I hang out with one of my friends. Usually take some time out to be creative because I'm quite a creative person. I usually plan my next videos, I draw something, and recently I've been trying to incorporate stretching, meditating into my life as well. And at the end of the day, I like to journal. The takeaway of this video is to cater to yourself regarding the 5 ways of self-care, which is physical, mental, spiritual, emotional, and social. Create your own self-care routine, integrating all of these things to ensure that you have a well-balanced life. You can add to this by changing your mindset from a negative mindset to a loving, compassionate, forgiving mindset. We are doing this by focusing on our achievements, making the best out of our failures, creating small achievable goals for ourselves, and surrounding ourselves with good, positive role models. That's all, guys. I hope you liked this video. I have a post in the back that has all of these cute little motivational quotes. If you guys have any quotes for me that you want me to add to the wall, please let me know. This has been the Jada D Net. I am over and out. Bye.